A brave attitude is one of the best remedies for abuse and harassment. Try to always be brave and courageous to be the best version of yourself. In a small village, there lived a boy named Leo. He was a small, slim kid, and he lived forever in fear because some boys from a neighboring village would harass poor Leo and try to have fun at his expense. One day, a young wizard was passing by the village and saw Leo being made fun of. When the other boys left, the wizard went over to Leo and gave him a beautiful lion's tail, along with a small tie that allowed Leo to hang the lion's tail from his belt. It's a magic tail. When the person wearing it acts bravely, he or she will turn into a ferocious lion. Having seen the young wizard's powers some days earlier during his act, Leo didn't doubt his words. And from that time on, he wore the lion's tail hanging from his belt, hoping that the horrible kids would turn up so he could teach them a good lesson. But when the boys came along, Leo was scared and tried to run away. However, they soon caught up to him and surrounded him. The usual jokes and pushing started. Then, Leo felt the lion's tail hanging from his belt, and summoning up all his courage, Leo tensed his body, made two fists, and looked up, fixedly into the eyes of each of the boys. And with all the calmness and ferocity in the world, he promised that if they didn't leave him alone at that instant, one of them, even if it were only one, would regret it forever. Today, tomorrow, and any other day. He kept looking them in the eye, with his hardest expression, ready to do what he promised. Leo felt goosebumps all over. This might be the sign that he was turning into a lion, because the looks on the boys' faces were definitely changing. They all took a step back, looked at each other, and finally ran off. Leo wanted to take after them and give them a good beating with his new body, but when he tried to move, he felt his legs were short and just normal, so he had to abandon the idea. Not far off, the wizard observed, smiling. He ran over to Leo. Leo was very happy, though a bit disappointed that his new lion body had only lasted a short time, and he hadn't managed to fight them. You wouldn't have been able to anyway, the wizard told him. No one fights with lions, because simply from seeing them and knowing how brave and ferocious they are, everyone runs away. Have you ever seen a lion fighting? It was true. Leo couldn't remember ever having seen a lion fighting. Leo became filled with thought looking at the lion's tail, and he understood everything. There had been no magic, no transformation, no nothing. What happened was that a good friend had showed him that bullies and other cowardly animals never dare to confront a truly brave boy.